Dr. Eugene, you doing the same exact thing that you don't like that Dr. Damon do. Dismissing Toya's behavior. You doing the exact same thing right now, Dr. Eugene. Make it make sense.
It's Toya and Eugene versus Steve and Dr. Mimi. What has spilled over from the season finale has now poured right into Married to Medicine Reunion Part 1. So grab your tea and get your popcorn because we're about to get into it. Welcome back to another episode of the Shady B Podcast. Let's hop straight into this feud that you can cut the tension with a knife. Hey, what do you think? Okay, because I'm like, first off, I can't even understand all the way why Mimi has seemed like she's been coming for Toya all season on Married to Medicine. But on top of that, now it's like spilled over into the guys, which really got heated on the season finale. But now that it's pouring over into the reunion, we got to talk about it, okay? Because I'm like, what is going on here? I mean, you talking a couple that all we see is G-Wagon, G63, baby. Ain't no telling what kind of addition they got. Okay, not to mention the fact that Steve is always Louis down to the ground, baby. So now I'm trying to figure out. So why are we arguing about $150 ticket times 2?
Okay. Now, see, this is what I can't seem to understand. Now, here's my thing. Technically, I feel like Dr. Mimi and Toya has been feuding for some time now, right?
Yes.
But I don't feel like it's all been Dr. Mimi coming for Toya and just not liking her for no reason. I feel like Miss Toya's demeanor and the way she come across to people make them not like her. You know what I mean? With the slick stuff that she say. I mean, the woman did cuss everybody out at her house and told them that they can get out, okay? Dr. Mimi probably took that to heart because, you know, she's a therapist. Dr. Mimi like, hold on, I'm just in here trying to solve the problem, okay?
Exactly.
I'm here trying to teach you some skills and you in here putting me out the house. So my thing is, I feel like it's not all Dr. Mimi. But the thing is, the Med Gala, okay? Here's the thing. When they were in Jamaica, okay, Steve told the people, him and his wife was out. They weren't going to contribute anything to the Met Gala. And rightfully so. Because, again, as we all know, Miss Toya did not include any of the ladies, to tell you the truth, okay? That's the reason why they had this whole long Met Gala text thread that she got printed out on the back of the doctor's coat, okay? Because as we all know, Miss Toya, baby, she wanted to be the head honcho. She wanted to do what she wanted to do with these people's money and not let them know what she was doing with their money. And Dr. Mimi and Steve was like, we not doing it. Okay. Like Dr. Mimi and Steve did. Last year, they did spend $5,000 on the glass. Okay. So my thing is, okay, if they don't want to participate because you're not including them, that's their right. And then the thing about the ticket, like they said, Toya, Eugene, it was never communicated that we needed a ticket. Otherwise, we would have brought a ticket. But don't wait till we get to the door and have us screen and like y'all can't get in because y'all ain't buy no ticket. So I get where they was coming from. But then again, why are we arguing over $130 ticket times 2?
Okay. Is it 130 or 150?
Was it 150? Okay. It might have been 100. Yes, it was 150 because they said it was $300 total. Come on now. Why are we arguing over that? But then, as you can see, Steve was trying to tell Dr. Eugene, like, okay, so you want this money for this ticket or do you want this donation money? Because obviously they came prepared to actually donate to the fund. Okay. So,
but it do get a little tricky, though, because like you just said, they just said on this vacation they wasn't contributing.
Exactly.
You know, so it would lead one to believe that, okay, well, you're not planning on contributing. So if nothing else, you're going to buy this ticket to get up in here.
To get in here. Okay.
You know,
to get in.
I feel like Eugene had a point when he said, can you just go to a concert with no ticket? Come on now. Listen, when we go to the concerts and stuff, I like to take pictures while I'm there, right? We like to go get a drink or something. Maybe even some popcorn, some candy. You can't get none of that without the ticket.
You
at all.
You can't get in without the ticket, okay? That's the truth. That is true. And my thing is, come on now. Now, Steve, maybe y'all spent $300 plus on a dinner, I'm sure.
You know it. So
go in that pocketbook and go ahead and get them people that $300 for that ticket.
Yes. And I guess for them, they're basically like, well, it's just the principle. And I think because, they try to like give off this facade that they got it. Then I think for somebody to call them out about money really hit deep in their soul. I think that's what it did.
It did. That's the absolute truth. And then, what I noticed was Dr. Eugene basically is giving Steve the business, okay? Because Steve is just trying to talk to Dr. Eugene and let Dr. Eugene know, hey, I don't necessarily like how you came across. I don't like how we was put on blast, and Dr. Eugene seemed like he got a little bit of hair on his chest now, okay? So Dr. Eugene is like, listen, I'm tired of y'all playing with me. I'm tired of y'all coming for me and my wife, okay? My wife put on this good event, which, we can't take away from the fact that event did turn out nice, okay?
It did.
It was a beautiful event. Toya, you did your big one, okay? You showed up and you showed out and you showed the people that you could do what they thought you couldn't, okay?
Exactly.
So that's good for Toya. But yeah, Dr. Eugene is like, listen, it is what it is, okay, Mr. Steve? And I'm done talking about it.
Okay? Because what did he say about Steve? He said when he was playing football, didn't those people have to buy tickets in order to come and see him? Or didn't the fundraisers or the donators or whatever he was saying have to first buy a ticket before they could ever even think about donating? Which is the truth, and I guess maybe Eugene thought they wasn't going to take it as seriously as they did. But I do feel as though it got worse when Toya came up and doing all that rah-rah, okay, and talking to Steve in his face like, whatever she was saying. And Steve looked and was like, okay. He said, well, I don't address women. And he looks right back at Eugene as he should have. And she just kept going.
She kept going. It's like, Toya, you don't know how to stop, okay? This is two men having a conversation. You done went over here and interjected yourself into these men business. Girl, go somewhere. But I do like how Miss Mimi slid right on up in there when she seen that Miss Toya was over there, okay? Because my thing is, baby, now you can address me. Okay.
Exactly.
You ain't got nothing to say to this man right here. You might talk crazy to that one, but you ain't gonna talk crazy to this.
Okay.
Period.
But the problem is now, so that was basically like most of the last episode. Now coming into the reunion, it's like Steve is on fire. Okay. Steve is not playing no games. I'm like, oh, Steve seemed like he trying to take it to the streets or something.
Okay. Listen. Steve on all the smoke. He ain't letting this go. Okay, this situation did hit Steve to the core. Okay?
Yes.
So he's feeling real disrespected at this point, and you can tell in the way that he's coming at Dr. Eugene. But it didn't start that way. It was Dr. Eugene's response that made him go even harder. Because it seems as though Steve was just having a conversation with, but like, again, Dr. Eugene seemed like, I'm over it. I said what I said. It's done. You had to pay for a ticket. That's it. And it seems like now Steve is like, hold on, now you disrespecting me, okay? Who you think you talking to? Okay, who you think you're talking to? Which brings me to the fact of Dr. Eugene. Okay, here's the thing. All the times that you felt disrespected by Dr. Heavenly, you went to Dr. Damon with the utmost respect. You've never came at Dr. Damon the way that you came at Steve about this whole situation, which I don't even understand why, because Steve do look like he is from the streets, okay? So my thing is, why you want to play with this man? But when Dr. Damon told you, man, it ain't the day or the time, don't you say nothing about my son, don't say nothing about my wife, crickets. He shut it on down. Utmost respect.
I will never say anything about your son.
Never.
That's exactly what he said. Like, I would never. Yeah. Never. Bring it in.
Okay.
Look, bring it in.
Bring it in. Okay, it's all love, right? And my thing is, Dr. Eugene, you doing the same exact thing that you don't like that Dr. Damon do. Because my thing is, what you're doing right now is dismissing Toya's behavior. While this man is coming to you, just as you have went to Dr. Damon on numerous occasions to address your issues you have with his wife, he's doing the same. You're doing the exact same thing right now, Dr. Eugene. Make it make sense.
That's exactly what he's doing. And now Steve is at the point where he is attacking his manhood at this point. You know, he's saying stuff to him, which I know we'll get into it a little bit more in the next reunion, but he's saying stuff to him like, what, you want to be one of the women or something? Because you acting like them. Then also, they showed him on that clip, he said to Eugene, he said, I know what to call you. Eugene Bush.
Baby, it is getting heated on stage at the Married to Medicine reunion, honey. I cannot wait to tune in next week for reunion part 2 because it seems like it's going to go down.
Exactly. Yeah, because it's already going down with Toya and Mimi on stage. They talked about the situation at Toya's house. They talked about the fact that they don't know each other very well. And, you know, Toya's thing was, well, for you to just admit that you don't know me very well, you know, you basically, it seemed like she been casting judgment, I believe is what Toya said.
Yeah, that's basically what Toya was saying. My thing is, they didn't give each other a chance really to know one another. I feel like things kind of, again, I feel like Dr. Heavenly at the center of everything because Dr. Mimi was trying to play devil's advocate with Dr. Heavenly. So I feel like she kind of she chose a side, you know what I mean, before she actually evaluated the situation properly. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and I feel like that's what kind of messed up her and Toya's relationship. But, I mean, I'm glad to see that they did say that, you know, they could potentially work on building a relationship and a friendship. But my thing is, again, that's before them husbands get ready to come out on stage this week. Because, baby, it is going down.
It is. It's going to be a whole nother ballpark, and I cannot wait. Make sure y'all stay tuned, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you don't miss our next reunion recap regarding them.
Yes. And remember, as always, don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. Until next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye.